Hi, I'm going to give my feedback and review for Kill the Music. First of all, I'd like to say that I think you're really talented. Your voice is fantastic. The composition, the production, everything is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And it's funny, when I saw that you sent 3 tracks, I thought, oh, okay, I've got 3 tracks to listen to here. I really enjoyed listening to all 3, and I've actually listened to them for the differences. So I'm going to try and evaluate each one and hopefully give you what you want. Now, the main thing is with each track is it's around about 5 minutes long, so I'm not sure what you intend to do with the track, but if you're looking for radio play, generally 5 minutes is too long. For anyone that I give feedback to, I generally say that 3.5, maybe 4 minutes is probably enough for radio. They tend to like it very short and sharp. So if you wanted it to go to radio and that's what you were looking for, then yeah, you probably need to trim something down somewhere. Okay, I love the song. I love the positivity, the message of it. I really enjoy. I love halfway through when you bring in the strings. I really liked that. I thought it was great. On the first mix, I have to be honest, I know the flute got a lot of love on the SoundCloud page. Not a massive fan of it, and in the first mix it was too high. I noticed for all the other mixes you brought it down a notch in it and it sounded a lot better, but in the first mix it sounded a lot too high. Okay, so the second mix with MB, I thought the mix was better. I thought that his lyrics were perfect. I thought his tone was perfect. I thought he suited the song. It didn't feel like it was a remix. It felt like he wrote the lyrics to that song. It was recorded at the same time. It felt like he was meant to be on it. I love his closing lyrics about I want to touch your soul but not on your sneaker. I love that. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, his flow fits it perfectly, his tone fits it perfectly, the lyrics are great. So that was probably my favourite. I know on the third one you wanted to change what he was rapping about, and you wanted it a little bit more angry, and I get where you're going with that because of the Kill the Music kind of the title and the lyrics you were singing. I could tell that he'd already written the first version and it was meant for that, and the second version, when he had to rewrite it, it wasn't in his head and it didn't quite fit the melody of the song and everything else. So me personally, my favourite version was the second one. I thought it was really good. It felt like an album closer to me. It felt like something you've listened to an album, it's had its highs and its lows and the upbeat and the slow and everything else, and then you always close an album with something that's really personal to you and lyrical, something you actually sit and listen to rather than when you first pop it in the CD player and you crank it up because it's got a great guitar riff or something. That sounded like an album closer to me, something that you really sit and pay attention to. As I say, I'm not entirely sure what you want for it because you haven't said, but my only slight criticism would be that if you wanted it for radio play, you would have to trim something out because it is too long at 5 minutes. I hope this helps. If there's anything else that you want to know, any other little bits and pieces, then just ask and I'm sure I will get back to you. Cheers.